see. Welcome, motivators. We are here to motivate. I am El Dude, and this is another edition here to motivate, to inspire, to share with you my experiences, the interactions I had, what I've seen, what I've learned, what I encountered, and what I recommend in order to help society, especially men, make our communities better. Because our communities, if you made it, if you're wealthy, if you're rich, if you have access to the whole world, this video might not be for you. This video is to educate and help out the youngsters or those my age or those, older than me or the senior citizens, maybe to remind them or inspire them to come together so we can come up with solutions in order to help the women out in our community. And if you're thinking this video is going to be just to thrash women, you're wrong. I will talk about, the negative side of how women are corrupting our society. All right. But just hold on to your seats because it might get a little interesting. It might reflect on you. Maybe you're the one who's acting like a bitch, right? Because if you look at my particular comments that I already established, I put down the topic of what the topics are going to be today. For example, you are ugly in the inside and you're also disgusting on the outside. The topic of today is also about bad mothers and how they hurt society. I'm going to go down the list that I've also explained down there. But before I do, I want you to, subscribe to the channel, comment below, hit that bell icon, and, welcome. And we're ready to go. We're live on Cut and Direct here in California. It's still early in California. I'm not sure where you're from, wherever you're from. A big salute to you. But the main topic of this particular video is to recognize how society is being destroyed, how society is being, pretty much reconstructed into this demonic, evilish, disgusting place that is not safe for our children, right? And if you don't have children, it might not be safe for you. You understand what I'm saying? It might not be safe for your parents, your neighbors, your family, your brothers, whoever it might be, your friends. It might not be safe for you when you go to school, when you go to work, when you come home from the store, when you go, to hang out in the park or whatever. It's not safe out there. There's so many temptations. And apart from that, there are so many people who are willing to hurt, people who are willing to take advantage of other people. This is why society is being corrupted, because of bad mothers. Because at the end of the day, mothers should be on top of their game. Mothers should be ladies at all costs. Mothers should not, fall into corruption, into, say prostitution, alcoholism, drug addiction, abuse. Women should not fall into this. So there is no excuses for other women who are not being victims of this particular society to corrupt their children and make it worse for society, because we are being affected. And when it comes to society, we do have a say-so to the policies that are being put in place. We do have a say-so when it comes to the laws and regulations of this great nation. You know what I mean? We do have a say-so when it comes to our public, access, and we have to put up with this nuisance, this sometimes damn near, sexual harassment with these perverts out there by the way they dress, what they display, letting people know their sexual gender, out in public, things that are supposed to be private. But when we focus at the main goal, yes, there's a lot of men who fail in their duties, right? And a lot of these men, whether they fail or not, what excuse do women have to pretty much become pieces of shits in this world, right? But I want to send a big shout out, a big love and a hug and a big saludos, just appreciation to the strong, beautiful women of the world, right? The women of the world who have stood ground and they are the positive role model, the ones that are setting the standard, right? Women who have been setting the standard for not only our families, our communities, but for society and the whole world to learn from. Because I would say that most of us that are going to listen to this video are going to come across And when they start thinking and recollecting of their thoughts and their memories, and there might be some memories of good women in their memories, and there might be some very bad bitch ass hoes in their memory as well, right? So they know the difference. They truly don't know that they might know the difference, or they might not know the difference if they never experienced being you know confronted or dealt with or lived with or married to a bitch ass woman. You know what I mean? Especially if she's the mother of your children. And so don't feel offended when I call you a bitch if you're not a bitch, right? Don't feel offended when I call you a coward if you're not a coward, because this video is going out for the general public. If the jacket fits, then just wear it, right? Don't blame it on society, because this is to look in the mirror. But I am a man. I can't teach a woman how to be a lady, right? I could only tell you my expectations of a man, what I expect of a lady. And there's sometimes just women don't know. Women don't know, or men forget to remind women and what makes them look bad and how they will lose in the future. Because when you're growing up, nobody wants to marry, for example, this loudmouth, racist, or just greedy person, or just a lazy couch potato. Like, nobody's thinking of that, right? I mean, and if you do, well, good for you. But and this video might not be for you. This is a video for men to look at who they're gonna marry in the future, to know how, or to realize if they're married to this particular person, that there's probably something they could do, to help the situation, make them realize, or just make a change in your life that is definitely gonna be positive. Or you might be acting like this, because I'm talking about female tendencies, right? So if you're a bitch and you're a man, right? If you're a liar and you're a man, if you're a quitter and you're a man, some of the list, part of 3 items in my list of what makes a woman a bad mother. So if you're a liar and you're a man, if you're a bitch and a quitter, these are female tendencies. And then what the fuck, Holmes? You're supposed to be a man. You shouldn't be doing this, right? If you're lusting and you're envious, gluttony, the 7 sins. If you guys have never heard of the 7 cardinal sins, I pretty much gonna make this list, and I added 3 more to make it 10, right? Just like if you look at my thumbnail, the picture that I included in the description of this video, you'll see that there's 10, like reasons that could probably make you, just a piece of shit. You know what I mean? And so, and one, I'll start. I'm gonna go down the list, and you could apply this to whoever it is, male or female. But in reality, see, and let me tell you how I became motivated of making this particular video. Maybe you guys should know how I became inspired, and for me to share with you this great knowledge that you could take with you and apply, not only for your families, your communities, and but you could possibly just share the video, and hopefully that somebody who might need to hear something like this just might get reminded of what's going on, right? Or just get entertained. You're probably driving somewhere, doing something, got nothing to do. Just listen to a conversation. You could agree or disagree. Comment below, thumb the video up if you like it, or thumb it down. It's your option to do so. You're more than welcome, to come here to the Motivated channel and to listen to a person who's motivated, right? But my inspiration of making this particular video was because yesterday there was a great event. There was a sporting event, and a lot of people came on social media. A lot of people were, and some of these people I'm subscribed to, and then, you see it in your family, and you see the differences, and what happens is that I realized that a lot of shitty people were not really realizing that they were acting very shitty, or it was making me look very shitty. And in other words, you have, damn near half naked, or, kids in their underwear, bro, for crying out loud, kids in their underwear, on crossing the social media, the camera. Because I went today, and I wanted to see people's comments, right? That if they agreed with the fight, some people thought it was a robbery, some people thought it was a fixed fight, some people thought they were having all these weird comments on the events. So I wanted to know, like if they agreed to what I was, my comments, because I saw the fights live. So I wanted to go the next, today to see where people's thoughts were, about the whole situation. And so looking at these videos, I was like, wait a minute, bro. Social media, live, people are getting all tipsy, fucking getting all lit up and shit, you know what I mean? And you got babies and shit in underwear, up and down the screen. I'm thinking, like, what the fuck's going on here? And you hear people saying, well, come over, like this, like strangers come, and it's like, what kind of a responsible parent are you if you're inviting strangers? You're getting all tore up and you got your child running up and down the screen on and damn near butt naked. Right? And then so I'm thinking, damn. You know what I mean? And it disgusted me, bro. It damn near disgusted me. It disgusted me because, sometimes people try to represent, I don't care what your sexual preference is, what your religious, ideology is. But when you try to represent like my culture, you know what I mean? Like Mexican American, a Chicano, and I spell Chicano like, I don't know, I totally disagree with people who spell, words like Chicano or Latino with an X at the end, like Latinx, you know what I mean? Like that's why you gotta put your sexual preference at the end of a fucking title that's represented to a people, you know what I mean? It's like the same shit as putting up there you're a fucking vegetarian, as Latin V, or you're because vegetarians or you know what I mean, or matter and shit. Like, come on, bro. Like, this fucking stupidity, bro. It's that mean you're turning the world perverted, and they're trying to infiltrate our culture. They're trying to infiltrate, you know what I mean, and disrupt and rearrange our beautiful culture and turn it into this fucking damn near perverted sexual, retardation, bro. This fucking damn near this psychotic shit, bro. It's just disgusting. It's like disgusting, bro. Right? Like don't you know what I mean? And so let me explain. Now that I told you, watching just social media, right? Just because it was everywhere. It was everywhere. Women with their children getting all tore up. You know what I mean? Damn near mini skirt here and there, trying to show off to the body. You know what I mean? Trying to fucking please the whole fucking goddamn world, and they're trying, they're trying to say like some shit like either like, like for example, they'll be saying like "Viva Mexico." Like, nah, bitch, that ain't a Mexican woman. You understand what I'm saying? Fuck, no, that's not a real Mexican woman. But let me go down the list because I was also reminded of like the past women that I've encountered in my life, right? And I'm thinking, there's just so many of them, you know what I mean? And then, but again, a big shout out to the real women who hold it down and know the mission. So before I get into the list, let me say this: it's a responsibility of the OGs, responsibility of men, and the responsibility of the alpha male to teach the women their plan before they get married, before they get them pregnant, right? And in order to do that, a man got to do what a man got to do. He has to have a dream, right? If a man don't got a fucking dream, if he don't have no goals in this fucking world, he don't deserve a woman, right? He don't deserve nothing, right? He doesn't deserve, like fucking not even an opportunity. An opportunity to what? To do nothing? You understand what I'm saying? Much less being a father. How can you be a father if you got no plan in this world? If you got no goals, no inspiration, I mean, if you can't even motivate yourself, how the fuck are you gonna motivate your children, huh? How the fuck are you gonna motivate a woman to fucking support you in your goal and your mission? You might want to, succeed and like an entrepreneur, you know what I mean? Open up your own business, make that sacrifice, have a woman support you, not fucking demand and want some fucking gold and some Louis Vuitton and some motherfucking Gucci, when you're just fucking trying to establish your shit, right? Like you need some brains in this motherfucker. But a lot of fucking men are just so damn near retarded. So you know what I mean? So desperate to get some ass and shit. You know what I mean? Desperate to get some, just to fucking be walking around. You know what I mean? There's some disgusting, you know what I mean? Just because the bitch got a fine ass don't mean she's fucking worth it, bro. That fine ass is just fucking disgusting. It stinks. The mind is tore, bro. It's the fucking, you know what I mean? Like they're like couch potatoes. They eat with their mouth open and shit, bro. You know what I mean? Their breath stinks like alcohol. They fucking constantly throw up and shit, bro. When they wake up because they got all that fucking hangover on them, bro. Right? They don't even smell like perfume. They might smell like fucking drugs and shit, bro. And I'm not even talking about weed. You know what I mean? All that different shit they're doing out there, bro. You know what I mean? damn near fucking. It's like, and then you're gonna be the fucking puppet of the motherfucking family. You ain't the daddy. You know what I mean? You might get fucking hooked up with a chick like that. You know what I mean? Or something, or maybe who you thought was gonna be a lady turned out to be fucking just a piece of shit, right? Gave up on a dream. So let me go down the list, right? Let me go down the list. It's the responsibility of the man to have a dream, work at his dream, build, his tools and his arsenals, and then teach a woman, hey, this is my plan, this is my goal, this is where I'm headed. You down with this shit? And if she's down, do it. Have a child, get married. But you gotta explain it. Hey, are you down with me? Are you gonna be? Because I got a mission. This is where I'm headed. This is my plans, right? And this is how I'm gonna fucking establish myself. I'm gonna be a gentleman. I'm gonna respect you. I'm gonna be faithful to you, right? I'm gonna go to fucking whatever religious, mosque, church, whatever. You know what I mean? Temple, wherever you decide. You know what I mean? You're gonna say, and I'm gonna try to introduce you to, for us, to be more holy and spiritually. We're gonna work on our mission. We might get educated, you know what I mean? So it has to be like a mission. Love with them, not no blind ass shit. It's like imagine if you have kids, right? I got kids, but they're too small to get married, right? But imagine fucking like 15 years from now or something, right? My little girl be saying some shit like, "Daddy, I want to get married," right? And then like, oh yeah, well, they start telling you, oh, I've met this guy and I'm in love and he's so nice to me. And then 6 months later, she's pregnant, and the year later they're getting married and don't even nothing, just fucking blind love and shit. And then you guys send her off to a goofy ass motherfucker with no plans in the world, right? And that's what's happening, right? And then you ask why, and then you ask, you know what I mean, why you're fucking getting divorced, and then you're asking why your child's growing up like a fruitcake. You got your child running up and down the fucking screen and butt naked and shit, right? Fucking damn near telling the whole world, look at me, because that's what mom's doing. That's exactly what mom's doing. Mom's a whore. Mom's a whore, child's a whore, right? That's what's happening. You're teaching your child how to be a whore. You're a drunk, you're teaching your child how to be a drunk, right? You got no education, you don't have no morals, no fucking, no class, and your children will have no class. They will have no morals, no respect. You know what I mean? They'll be just pieces of shit just like you. Right, so when they're all fucking, when they don't listen to you, when they're arguing and they're going back and forth, just fucking arguing back and forth as a child and a mother. Guess what happens when that fucking child grows up? It's gonna be just like you arguing, all disgusting, just giving people a headache, just damn near ruining just people's brainwaves. And then you ask why your children have bad grades, right? They got no peace of mind in the house. You're disgusting. You're a piece of shit, right? So think about all that. So let me go down the list. Now that we established introduction to this particular video, let's start with the list of the 10 reasons why you might be a bad mother. And remember, this could also apply to you because I'm talking about bitch tendencies, women tendencies, right? So if you're a liar, right? Well, let's start with number one. One, right? If you're a bitch. Man, if you're a man and you're a bitch, acting like a bitch, doing this bitch ass shit, you know what I mean? Not respecting your marriage, and you're unfaithful, or just a bitch, right? Just a damn near bitch. A bitch ass, you know what a bitch is, right? A bitch all around. Doesn't have to be unfaithful, but a bitch could be a bitch. You bitch ass motherfucker, right? You piece of shit bitch, right? What a bitch. Fucking bitch. Fucking bitch, right? The bitch. I'm talking about the bitch, right? Dude, if you're gonna marry a bitch, Hans, forget it. Yeah, your children are gonna be bitches in life, right? Just close your mind, take a deep breath, right? Hold the breath, but think about a bitch in your life, right? The bitchest person in your life, right? And exhale. You're gonna exhale pretty hard, right? Like take a deep breath, think about it, and then just think about all the bitch in your life. You know what I mean? It's like it's like you're exhaling for a different reason, right? It's not a good taste in your mouth. Right? Just imagine who it is, bro. And if you're acting like a bitch, but bruh, man, don't be complaining while you're divorced. Don't be complaining while you're lonely. Don't be complaining while you're always scared of this motherfucking world. Don't be complaining when you fucking can't do shit. You can't climb the ranks, right? You can't be noticed at work. You can't be fucking. You don't gain the respect that you need because you're a bitch, right? People step over you. You got no authority. You got no. People don't consider you. You know what I mean? There's no consideration of your privacy, of your peace of mind, of your tranquility. You know what I mean? None of that shit. You ain't nothing but a fucking floor mat, homie. You're a bitch, right? You're a fucking bitch. And if a man is treating you like a fucking bitch, right? Then you're a bitch. But if you don't deserve to be a bitch, then you kick rocks. You know what I mean? Move on. You know what I mean? Do something else. You don't deserve. If you don't deserve it, like I said in the beginning, if this is for the bitches. A big salute, a big hug, saludos, and much love and respect to the real women. This video is not for you. I'm talking about the men who should be watching out and how to correct these women, right? By knowing which women falls into which category. And there might be some women that might fall into 2 or 3 of these categories, or some might even fall into all 10 of them, right? Just damn near demonic entities, you know what I mean? That are bitches, for one. And let's go to the second on the list, a liar. Have you ever met a woman or a man who might be a bitch ass liar? You lying fucking sack of shit, right? You bitch ass fucking liar, right? Have you ever met a fucking bitch ass liar? A bitch motherfucker. This bitch, what a bitch, and she lied. What a bitch ass motherfucker. This motherfucker lied on me. And he, I think he's all bad. This motherfucking man, right? He's a bitch, and he fucking lying, right? Some lying ass bitch motherfucker, right? You guys ever know somebody like that? So if you know a woman who might be a bitch and a liar, don't marry her. Don't have no children with her. Or don't fucking shackle up with the bitch ass liar. What are you doing? Test them. Do something. Just test them. Give them some tests. They might turn out to be some bitch ass liars, right? And let's put a liar like this, because we're talking about mothers, right? A mother could be lying to their children, of why they're divorced. Oh, daddy was a piece of shit, right? No, maybe because mom's a fucking a bitch ass liar, a liar. Maybe she promised to do something and she didn't fulfill her promises. You see what I'm saying? Maybe the mother's lying to the children of why she's broke, right? Because she didn't go to school, because she was a fucking dumbass, because she partied, because she was a hoe. You know what I mean? And that's why she fucking broke, because she got no education. She can't get a good job. Maybe you got a bad criminal record, because you're fucking lying to your kids. Blame it on society. Fucking lying. The man. It's the man, you know what I mean? This fucking world is against us. This world treats us like shit. Nah, bitch, you ain't shit, right? You ain't shit. You're just lying. You're lying to yourself, right? You're a bitch ass liar. A bitch ass liar just fucking lying, blame it on everybody else. You guys ever met a bitch ass liar? All right. Well, let's look at number 3. How about a quitter? Right, a fucking quitter. Have you guys ever met a bitch ass lying quitter? A bitch ass lying fucking quitter, right? Now that we explained what a bitch ass liar is, let's just add a quitter. Or let's say you got a woman who is a bitch. She lied to you. Maybe she lied to you, that she was a decent woman and she was faithful in it for the long run. Maybe she just wanted your money, right? And now you got kids with her, and now she's just fucking using you for the child support. You see what I'm saying? Because you didn't sign a prenuptial. Someone told me that way before I got married, Arms. Shit, I must have been like 5 years old when I heard the word prenuptial. Right? And that word stayed in my mind every year because they kept on reminding me. Prenuptial, bitch. All right. Shout out to my uncle. Bitch got a prenuptial. That's what he would say. All right. So for those of you who don't know what a prenuptial is, look it up. Right? Before you get married, you got yourself in a prenuptial. Right? So, but have you guys ever met a bitch ass lying quitter? Right? She lied to you, and now she got kids. Now she want to drain you for your child support. Now you're stuck with the bitch ass lying quitter who quit on you, who quit on your mission. Right? She said she was down for it, and maybe she just got tired. She didn't believe it. Maybe wholly, it wasn't. She just wants to be a hoe. Maybe she just want to fuck around. She want to go to church, not to listen to the preacher, but maybe she want to suck his balls and shit. Maybe she going to church and looking pretty and shit for the man who's sitting in the behind her. Which, maybe she's going to church for a whole different reason, right? Maybe she's just doing it to play a part. Maybe she's doing it because 6 days out of the week she's giving it up, and that one day of the week she's asking for forgiveness, right? She's quitting on you. She want a divorce. She's quitting on her children. She put him up for adoption. Maybe she got him fucking abortions. That's a quitting bitch, right? We're talking about bitches here. We're talking about bitches, right? So down the list. We're already established with number 1, being a bitch. Don't marry a bitch. Watch out for the bitch. 2, watch out for the lying bitch, because you could have to add these 2 together if you ever met a bitch ass liar. 3, if they're a quitter, right? They're quitting on the dream, quitting on the religion, quitting on the family, quitting on motherhood, having abortions, or just because they want to, they don't, just quitting on the responsibilities, quitting on what they, set to themselves and what God has gave to them in order for them to change their way around and produce the next Albert Einstein, the next Martin Luther King, you know what I mean? The next Nikola Tesla, I mean, the next president of the United States of America or something, right? Why not your child? But nah, they're getting aborted, getting put for adoption, sold to prostitution. Who the fuck? No, these bitch ass drug addicts. You know what I mean? You hear all these fucking fucked up stories. You know what I mean? Just to get the fix. They're prostituting their children and shit, just to get fucking some needle in their fucking veins and shit. It goes so far, bro. They're forgetting about being women. They're forgetting about being ladies. They're forgetting about being mothers. Because bitch ass men are allowing this shit to happen. Because let's put it to the men. Because a bitch ass lying quitting men, right? They quit on society. They quit to fucking step up, right? They lied. They said, when I grew up, I'm gonna make a change. You know what I mean? They act like bitches. So it applies to you too. So let's look at the number 4, pride. You guys know what pride is? It could be like a racist person, bro. Because I'm not talking about positive pride, because you could be proud of your heritage, of your culture. You could be proud of being a man. A lady could be proud of being a woman. You know what I mean? I'm talking about negative pride, like racism, like thinking you're superior, better than others, like the pride that you demand respect. You know what I mean? You could be a bitch ass fucking mother, a bitch ass wife, and be demanding respect. You could be very pride. Give me I'm a woman. Respect me. I'm your mother. Respect me. Bitch, you're a fucking drunk ass piece of shit woman who can't hold it together, right? You're broke. You can't even put 2 and 2 together, and now the whole fucking house is fucked up. Child's fucked up, right? And now you got some bitch ass shit. You quitting in life. You're lying to everybody because you're a bitch, right? So you got a bitch ass lying quitter with all this pride, thinking they're better than everybody else, right? Ever met somebody like that? Like I said at the beginning of the video, these are 10 factors, 10 reasons that can make you, or that identify you as a bad mother, a bitch, right? But it also, because these are bitch tendencies. I'm talking about tendencies of female tendencies. But if this applies to a man, damn, you're even worse than this. This is worse than you, right? This is worse than a woman, right? So this might reflect on one factor. Might be like, oh yeah, I know, but some of these factors could apply to the same person that you might know, right? Like 1, a bitch; 2, a liar; 3, a quitter; and 4, that pride. I'm thinking they're better than everybody else, and you're a fucking quitter and like a fucking piece of shit liar. You know what I mean? A goddamn bitch, right? Ever met someone like that? Someone who thinks they're just better than you. They're better than they're better than the man of the house. You know what I mean? The man is doing everything. The man might be going to work and being a good role model, a good father, a good husband, and then got the bitch thinking she's better than the man. Demanding more respect, demanding, give me this, you know what I mean? Or going out there thinking she's a better wife than the whole fucking neighborhood, thinking she could do it, what I mean? I don't know, thinking her body is better than everybody else, you know what I mean? Like just, that's probably like pride. She's the sexiest, prettiest, finest woman in the block, right? A married ass bitch. You got a bitch thinking she's just sexier, prettier, finer than everybody else. The fuck is wrong with these bitches, huh? You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck is wrong with these bitches, huh? Why would you want to marry someone like that that has all this pride in them? That they're probably racist or their religion. They're hating everybody else and shit, making society all fucking like miserable. Can't even go out to eat somewhere, and then you're gonna have this bitch be talking shit about someone's religion, someone's color, ethnicity, nationality, right? Or just because they might think they got more money, or they probably don't even work. They might think, because the husband makes more money. My husband, we're rich, bitch. We're rich, bitch. Like shit like that. Like, you ain't rich, bitch. You're a bum. You're living off your man, right? Because your man didn't have you fucking sign a prudential, right? You're the broke one, bitch. If you get divorced, you ain't taking shit, right? You understand what I'm saying? Shit like that. But if you didn't sign a prudential, then she's taking half, bro. That's why she's talking all that shit, bro. She thinks she owns a half of that shit, bro. Right? She don't own that half shit, bro. She's the wife. She's the column of you're the money maker, right? She could be the secretary. She could be the she could hold the money. But that's your money, man. Right? You're the man of the house, homie. Whatever you're doing to pay the bills, you know what I mean? If you're in a mission, if you got your thing and you got your things in priority, you say, okay, I'm gonna be doing this because I know this is covered. I know this is gonna be covered. I know that's gonna be covered. I'm gonna be living on a certain on a budget. Real men live on a budget, bro. Real men live on a budget, right? So if a bitch don't want to live on a budget, bro, she thinks she's better than everybody else, then, bro, that's what we're getting into. I'm already into the fifth one, greed. You know what I mean? We get into greed, just wants more and more. You know, bitch got a TV, but she want a bigger one, right? The bitch got a car, you know, it's only 2 years old, she want a brand new one now. You know what I mean? And you're not even wealthy, bro. You're not even middle class and shit, right? You know, she want fucking shoes every fucking damn near every weekend. She want to buy some shoes and shit, right? Like who are you trying to look pretty for, bitch? Like who the fuck you trying to look pretty to? Like who are you trying to impress? Right? This is what we got. Let's work on something. Right? Don't be greedy. Don't consume and shit. Like fucking like we have to invest in this motherfucker, Hums. If you're trying to marry a woman who doesn't want to invest with you, but just wants to be greedy and just consume and take and you know what I mean? It's like, bro, this is the wrong fucking woman for you. She will never help you grow. She will never help you grow to be a king. She will never help you grow your fucking business. She will never help you buy your dream house. She will never fucking help you do anything in life, right? The whole world will fucking revolve around her, right? Just a greedy ass, prideful, quitting, lying, sack of shit bitch, right? It could be that. Let's go into the number 6 here. The 6th item on the list is wrath. You guys know what wrath is, huh? Just fucking no control, just this loud mouth, obnoxious. Man, I'm gonna be very quick on this one, bro. Just the one that gives me a headache. Just fucking gives me a headache, bro. I'm already thinking of 1 or 2 people that I fucking that I've dealt with. Just that headache, just rally, like fuck, I want to skip it, bro. I want to skip it, right? Because I'm in a position in my life where I just fucking step. You know what I mean? Like I'm out of here, bro. You can't argue with the fucking person with that disgusting ass loud mouth. That's that venom in their fucking mouth. They got snakes for a fucking tongue, bro. Right? Their teeth are fangs. Their saliva is poison. Whatever comes out is just fucking a nagging, loud, just no nonsense. Just don't even have commas or periods when they talk. Just go on and on and on. You know what I mean? Just fucking, they could be screaming and hitting their children. You know what I mean? Just, but you know what? Let me go back to quitting. I went to number 3 was quitting. Women who quit. I went to 4, prideful women thinking they're better. I wanted a better society, right? But I didn't really explain how they could be a better, how moms, bad mothers could be prideful, thinking they're better than their children, right? They think they're better than their children. They want their children to serve the mother, right? They don't serve their children, but they want the children to do the chores, to clean the house. You know what I mean? You work for me. You babysit, right? You do this. So I forgot to mention that part because I remember I'm talking about mothers here, bad mothers, okay? So a bitch who just wants to fucking think they're better than the children. You understand what I'm saying? And 5, let's you know what I mean? So let's go real fast because I already explained that shit, but just throw it in there, right? A mother who might think they're better than their children, thinking that you know everything that she has is better than everybody else's, and she's trying to educate their children how to be better than everybody else. Right? You're disgusting, right? That's a disgusting fucking trait in a fucking in a bitch ass woman, right? And greed, because we're talking about greed, and we skip to wrath, right? I'm sorry, we're greed. I want to skip wrath, but let's go back to greed and talk about how a mother is greedy, too greedy, and affecting their children. Always buying booze, keep on buying drugs and shit, right? Just bows, getting party, makeup and fucking clothes, and their fucking children are damn near fucking running naked and shit, bro. Right? Children don't know how to fucking spell properly. Children don't know how to do fucking basic math, right? Because you're greedy with your time. Your time is so greedy. It's all about your time, right? But you don't spend no time teaching your children proper math, how to read, how to write. You understand what I'm saying? The greed of a mother, right? So let me take a sip of my fucking orange juice right now, because we are live on Cut and Direct. And now that we're in this particular stage, I want to remind everybody to subscribe to the channel. You know what I mean? Share the video, thumb it up or down. I don't give a fuck. And, comment below. Hit that bell icon to be reminded of all these upcoming videos for the Motivate channel, because these are motivators. They're listening, paying attention, because we're going to motivate. We're going to inspire. We're going to share. We're going to try to avoid these particular people in our lives. We're going to avoid these tendencies, and recognize that these are bitch female tendencies, right? Men should not be acting this way. Okay, men should never be in this particular position. So when it comes to greeting your time and taking it away from your children, right? Because you want to you go into the nail salon, you go into the fucking to the beauty shop to get your hair done. You know what I mean? You're out there buying all this clothes. You know what I mean? And you're trying to look good. You're trying to fucking, you know what I mean? You're just wasting everybody's time. Right? You're a greedy ass fucking person. With the wrath, I want to skip the wrath. It's giving me a headache. People just they got no self control and they fucking can't even talk to you. You know what I mean? Uneducated, just fucking low, you know, shenane, chimoltrufia kind of shit, right? Chimoltrufia is like the Mexican version of shenane. If you guys don't know what shenane is, it's kind of like a Respucia from that movie Norbit, Eddie Murphy. If you guys haven't seen Norbit with Eddie Murphy, oh my goodness, you guys got to go. As soon as you're done with this particular video, go on YouTube. You could rent it for like $2-3. You don't have to go fucking anywhere, right? Or you could, if you got on demand, you know, I don't recommend nobody illegally streaming shit, right? But as soon as you're done with this video, I want you to go watch Norbit with Eddie Murphy, Respucia, the wife of Norbit. Okay, that's wrath. Okay, so that's a good because I was getting ahead of just thinking of a wrathful, just loud bitch person, you know what I mean, like that, and I just wanted to get it out of my head, and so at least I get some comedy, like, oh, I guess a little, you know what I mean. So Respucia. Okay, so that's what the wrath of a woman could look like, right? Just no reason. I mean, a woman could get very upset because you're treating her like shit, and she had it enough. Like, I can't take this shit no more. You know what I mean? Go down and fucking. Ever heard that song? It's a thin line between love and hate. It's a thin line between love and hate. You guys ever heard that song? That oldie shit? I'm Mexican, huh? We're into that oldie shit, huh? Look up the song if you guys haven't heard it. Not the Kid Frost version, but if you want, go ahead. You know what I mean? Also, Martin Lawrence made a movie called A Thin Line Between Love and Hate. It's a good movie. Check it out. So let's go back to this particular topic. I'm trying to skip over wrath, but even though I did it, I kind of did, but there you go. Right? Envy. What is the difference between, because I talk about greed, but what's the difference between greed and envy? Envy is basically, greed is for you. You want for more and more for yourself. Envy is trying to get something that belongs to someone else. Right? Like pretty much wanting what someone else already has. Like, it's almost being nosy. It's almost being like into people's personal, you know, like decisions and opinions, and like you're there trying to like take away their shine, you know what I mean? And an envious person, you know what I mean, could destroy a man. An envious person could destroy children. An envious person could be taking, for example, more from their, you know, for example, just want children for child support. You know what I mean? And then using it for themselves and not for the children. Maybe they could be married. Asking the man of the house, they want more and more for themselves. You know what I mean? And they know that some money might have to go, you know, for like some new cleats, some new boxing equipment, maybe a new something new, right? So maybe shit might be an older child. Maybe your child's first car. You need some fucking tires. You know, the registration got to get paid in that motherfucker, right? But you know, mom wants a fucking iPhone. You know what I mean? You know, living in the hood and shit, but she wanted an iPhone. Like, what the fuck you want an iPhone if you're living in the hood? That shit makes no fucking sense to me, right? You want everybody's money for shit. There's even people that get their taxes and shit, right? I know some people that do something really good with their taxes, bro. They invest properly, and if they invest in themselves, it's probably because they're in some tools, right, for their business, right, or some possibly even some equipment, you know, to help something, you know, for them grow, or even a tuition for school, books, you know. But there's some people that just want it for themselves, want the iPhone, some jewelry, or some brand new clothes, a brand new TV. You know what I mean? And it's like the fuck, huh? It's like that is an envious person in the family. An envious, because you could think of envy being envious towards other people. I'm talking about envious towards your children, right? You're so envious to make yourself look good, to please other people, that you're envious towards your own children, to your own husband, to your own family, your own mother. You're just envious. If it could be your children getting all the attention, getting the award, playing sports, and you're out there fucking screaming like it's you doing the fucking touchdown, and you never been in practice, right? You're out there, claiming credit, or I don't know. It's like, can you imagine if I could marry someone like that? You know what I mean? It's like, this is just damn near disgusting, bro. A person who might even fucking take advantage of their children. You know what I mean? The children might move on, and now they want to live with their children. You know, the children might have grown up, bought a house, and you got the mom, want to live with the children now. Envious, like, you know what I'm saying? No, I got to take from you. Like, never did nothing. You're a bitch ass liar, a quitter, right? With all this pride, greedy, with all this fucking wrath in your heart. And now you're trying to be an envious person towards your children. Now you want them to support you when you didn't damn near do nothing for them. Nothing. You just damn near gave them a heart attack when they were children. You fucking abusive, loud mouth, disgusting women. Right? So that's number 7. Right? So let's look at number 8. Number 8 is actually called lust. Lust, you know what lust is, right? Like just a hoe. A nasty ass hoe. You know what I mean? No self-respect for her marriage, for her vows, just a hoe. Want to fuck everybody in sight, men and women, probably, humps. Both, maybe at the same time. Shit, orgies and shit, humps. You know how people get nowadays, humps. You really want to marry someone like that? You gotta understand if they got the freaky shit in them, humps. That's what you gotta explore. You gotta experiment. Ask these questions, put it to the test, right? If you know the bitch a freak, you're marrying a freak. You can't turn a fucking hoe into a housewife. Everybody know that shit. Right? That's fucking so easy, bro. That is so fucking easy. You know what I mean? You gotta fucking pay attention, man. Look at how they're dressed, right? If they're with you, they're still dressing all skanky and shit, Holmes. You know what I mean? If you're meeting a skank, then she a skank, bro. If she dressed like a prostitute when you first met her, then that's, you know what I mean? Put her to the test. Will she change differently now that she got the man? Or does she still want everybody to fucking look at her? Is she still shopping? Right? Is she still fucking, exploring herself and shit? Are you temporary? This is what happens with men. You find a fine ass woman and shit. You know what I mean? You find her all sexy, and then she's testing you out. You're the test drive. She just got you on a test drive. You're fucking proposing. You're working out. You're doing all this shit. Right? She got you on the test drive, Holmes. Relax. Put it to the test. Right? And how do you know? You look how she's dressing. If you're the good man in her life, she'll change it around. She'll be like, "Oh, I already found him. I already found him. Back to being classy, right? Back to being classy. You know what I mean? Back to being a lady. And got the man. I got the man of them. Got the man of you know what I mean? If you think you're the man of the fucking, if you're all that, if you think you're fucking an alpha male, right? Then she should be treating you like an alpha male. She got you, right? She's out there peacocking, huh? She's out there fucking, ruffling her feathers and shit, bro. She's lonely. She's letting you know. She's bending over in front of everybody, huh? Because she wants that fucking dick and shit, bro. Right? But now that she found it, now that she got it, why is she still dressing like that? Right? And let's be honest, there's some men who fucking handle their business, right? And they ask why, but I do everything. She damn near finishes every time I do it with her, like, because she a bitch, bro. She fucking a lusting asshole, right? You might do the job when you're with her, but you know what I mean? She got no limit. There's no cap to the fucking, you know what I mean? She wants to fuck you and the neighbor and her co-worker, the priest, the doctor, her brother, possibly her cousin. I don't know. Just disgusting ass. Just everybody, bro. She might want to fuck your dad or some shit, huh? I don't know, bro. Some weird ass. Just fucking these bitches are fucking disgusting, bro. That's a lusting ass bitch. They got no limit, right? Ever heard of that song, No Limit Soldiers? You just have no fucking limit hoes and shit. They should make a song about that. No limit hoes. Like that WAP bitch. You ever heard of that song, WAP? WAP from, who's that fucking chick that Cardi B is in her name? No, she divorced. Isn't she divorced now? Her man didn't like that WAP song. He's like, wait a minute. There's a limit to my fucking, I ain't gonna let my wife be talking about that WAP shit. You know what I mean? Think about it, bro. You can't be marrying a lusting ass woman. Put it to the test, right? Put it to the test. Let's talk about number 9, gluttony. What is gluttony? You guys ever heard of gluttony? It's just a couch potato, basically. Like that. Not really a couch potato. No, that's actually more like sloth. But number 10, gluttony is just just like obese. Just don't even care about your health. Just an unhealthy, person who doesn't even want to cook for themselves. Don't want to cook for their children. They just want to fucking, you know, cup of noodles, motherfucking McDonald's every fucking day. Just junk food and junk food and junk food. That's pretty much gluttony. Like nonstop, just bad habits of eating. You know what I mean? Why would you want to marry someone like that? You know what I mean? And if they're gonna put their children through that fucking diet since they're fucking infants, toddlers, you know what I mean? Young adults, how they gonna? They won't even make it to 30 years old without a fucking heart attack, bro. Shit, they probably won't even find. It'll be so. You know how hard it'll be for someone like that to fucking to possibly even find true love when they're fucking dealing with all these health complications. Because mom is a gloomy ass bitch, right? A bitch, a liar, a quitter. She got all this pride, thinking she's better than everybody else. All this greed, she wants more for herself. But then she acting all fucking vengeful and wrathful, right? Because and apart from that, she's envious, right? She's hating people now, right? She's hating other people. She wants what they got. She wants what they got. And on top of that, she wants to fuck everybody. She want to fuck everybody. What the fuck is that lusting shit? Why I want to fuck the whole goddamn world? Just fucking nasty ass bitch. STDs, AIDS, and fucking herpes, and fucking God knows what else, right? Right? Fucking out there, abortions, a list of abortions. And now they're gluttony. Now they fucking eat whatever the fuck they want to eat. Love handles, cankle, motherfucking. Your children. I'm talking about children now. Now you got children with cankles and love handles. How the fuck are you gonna have children with cankles and love handles, for crying out loud? How the fuck are you gonna be a man and allow your fucking wife to have your kids looking like cankles and love handles in this bitch, Holmes? What the fuck is going on in this fucking world, Holmes? Cankles and love handles on fucking children, bro. You fucking kidding me, bro? There's something seriously wrong with you, bro. There is something seriously. That's a bad mother, bro. That's a bad mother. And if you're a man, you're fucking it up, bro. What the fuck is going on in here? Cankles and love handles on children, bro. Right? And fucking double chin children. Have to double chin children, bro. How the fuck does guy fucking what, bro? I want to say, like, man, there's sports out there, bro. It might be P90X. This might be coronavirus. Get a P90X video or something, bro. Like, what the fuck? Right? Which brings us to number 10, couch potato, just doing nothing. Nothing. Like a sloth, right? Just nothing, bro. But just what's going on out here, bro? What's going on with society, bro? I don't know, man. It's fucking, it's weird, bro. It's just sometimes, bro, motherfuckers just acting like bitches, bro. That's what it is. They're just acting like bitches, bro. They're acting like cowards, or I don't know, bro. They're thinking of themselves. They might got this pain inside of them, whatever it is, bro. They might have this they might have, I don't know, some bad memory, and now they're just acting like depressed. Like sloth's like a depressed person, right? Like it could be a depressed person. It could be also a mental issue, right? But it could be also a couch potato. It could be just an excuse just to do nothing, right? It could be an excuse just to try to get some social services, welfare, and you're not even hurt, fake ass workman's comp and shit, bro. Right? A sloth, bro. That's what it is, basically. I mean, would you agree or disagree that these are 10 identifiable traits that signify that you are either a bad mother or a bitch ass man? Right? Let's go down the list real quick. Bitch, liar, quitter, pride, greed, wrath, envy, lust, gluttony, and sloth. Right? So I don't know, man. It makes me wonder. I know this world's a jungle, bro. This world is literally a jungle. There's beasts, wild animals. You know what I mean? It's fucking venomous snakes. And you have to protect your children through this motherfucking jungle. Right? You have to educate them how to survive in this motherfucker, Holmes. How to properly hunt. How to properly establish their own little village. Right? Their own little clan, their own marriage, their own vows, their own rules, their own goals to build and to make sure that their society, is positive and beautiful, and they got culture and religion, right? And respect for the man of the house, respect for no abuse, towards anybody, towards the children, towards the wife, towards the husband, because people are checking themselves. You have to look in the mirror and say, am I a motherfucking bitch? I'm not. Are you a liar? I'm not. Are you a quitter? I'm not. Right? Do you have all this pride and you think you're better than everybody else? I'm not. Right? Am I a greedy person? I'm not. Right? Do I got all this wrath and shit? The wrath is either good or bad, bro. Wrath, you can have revenge, right? Vengeance, or you protect yourself. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the evil wrath, nasty, no control. Right? I'm not that type of person. But you fucking poke, try to fucking step up shit. But, I'm not an envious person. You know what I mean? But you have to ask yourself, are you an envious person? I'm not. Are you lusting? You don't want to fuck everything in sight? I don't. You know what I mean? Do you have this gluttony? You know what I mean? Do you respect your body, or are you just fucking consuming all this garbage and shit day in, day out? I don't. Look in the mirror. Call yourself a sloth if you're a sloth. If you're a lazy couch potato, just sits around, do nothing. I'm not. I got a mission. I'm on a goal. I do my thing, homie. Right? So ask yourself. This is how you check, homie. But if you gotta, but just because you're asking yourself, also ask about who you're married with. Ask about who you're marrying, who you're dating, who you really fall in love with and shit. Pay a visit to their home. Right? You go visit their house and it's always fucking dirty and shit, bro. What is the wife of the house doing? You know what I mean? What is the mom of the house doing? Teaching the kids how to be all lazy and dirty and shit, bro. So you got to take a step back and let that shit happen, bro. You got to document it and record it, right? In your mind, right? Well, but maybe you want to record and document it if you're probably divorced and you want custody of your kids, right? And you're trying to explain, that whatever, but that's a whole different level. I'm not even talking about that, right? I'm just talking about documenting it in your mind, right? Go visit the house, see how they act. Count how many times they party versus how many times they clean the house. How many times do they spend, visiting other people, going out, going here, going there, but they don't say, well, I can't go. Like they don't have the courage to say, I cannot go. I got things to do. And sometimes those things you got to do is like cleaning the house, right? Sometimes like the things you got to do is actually like trying to research and pay attention and watch a video or that's going to teach you at least something, right? Right. If you don't got to go to school, if you don't got to go to work, at least do some research. But if it's your day off, you might want some privacy, some rest, some peace of mind. Maybe you just want to sleep in for the whole day because you have every fucking day you're out there, losing sleep because you're so busy and shit, right? Your body might be aching from all the hard work you do. You understand what I'm saying? You might be aging. Now you got pain out of nowhere and shit. One day you're feeling good. Another day you got your fucking back is out. You know what I mean? Like, who the fuck knows? Shit happens, bro. I'm being realistic. I'm trying to apply every single factor why it would make you a bad parent, but you got to check yourself, bro. Just because your back is hurting, don't take it on your kids, right? Just because you fucking can't do it, what I mean? Right now doesn't mean you can't do it later. But don't fucking depend on your children, man. They got to depend on you and shit, bro. But document it. See how people act. Sometimes you got to give them more than a day or two. Sometimes you got to give them a month or two, right? How long have you been home? This COVID-19, right? How long has it been, right? Like the whole summer, right? Let's say the whole summer. The whole summer could have been a perfect time to test people. The whole summer this whole time, it was a perfect time for you to reflect how the people act. You're there, you're around them, put them to the test, right? See how they act. You know what I mean? Ignore, just they take you for granted. They consider you, they appreciate you. Things like that. Put it to the test, record it. For this many days that I was here, I saw this, I saw that. This wasn't done and that wasn't done, right? And if I wouldn't have done it, it probably would have never been done, right? So it's things like that, bro. Things like that. Things you have to actually take a step back and let it happen. Sometimes you just got to let it happen, bro. Just to know where you're at. You got to take a step back and let shit fall down sometimes, bro. Because you got to put them to the test. You have to put people to the test, right? But you have to put a time frame. How many months are you gonna allow? It shouldn't be no more than fucking 2-3 months, bro. If you finding out if this is the right person for you, right? You're dating somebody. It's like 2-3 months of you dating should be enough to know if this chick respects you or not. If now you're into a year in the relationship and you're an adult already, and you're thinking of making it more serious, you're thinking of maybe going to the next level, maybe not marriage, maybe not proposal, maybe not moving in together, but fucking without a condom, all right? Or just getting that personal level where you might be spending the night, you might know the parents, and you're probably doing things like that, possibly going on vacation, living separately, not yet married. You know what I mean? By then, you should know if the bitch respects you or not, or if she's still fucking shopping, for other men. Just by how she's dressing, just by how she looks, by who she talks to. You know what I mean? So relationships take a little bit longer, bro. Right? But with your children, you gotta understand they're going through puberty. Right? When they're babies, and then they become young children, like toddlers, and when they're toddlers, they act much different than when they were babies, right? Babies cry, shit, sleep, laugh, right? Toddlers move around, they crawl, they walk, they break shit. You know what I mean? They try to learn how to talk and everything, learn the shapes and all, stuff like that. And then they become like young children, and they go to middle school and then high school. So the 2-3 months, it's always gonna change, bro. Within 2-3 months, children are going to be changing on you very rapidly. Every year, your children are going to be acting very different than they acted the year before. So you can't expect your children to be acting like they were acting 5 years ago, right? You were, the good days, the good times. Remember when we used to watch all these movies? Remember when we used to just play in the park? That was fucking 5 years ago, right? They don't think like that no more. They want to do some different shit. Right? Their mind is growing, and they want to learn, and they want to laugh, and they want to be entertained, right? Sometimes you just got to fucking roll with the punches, but you got to, put limits. You can't talk to them the way you did 5 years ago. You understand what I'm saying? So sometimes you got to take a step back and let your children be children, right? Take a step back and let yourself be about 2-3 months to adjust to their fucking new mood swings. Your child just entered the 6th grade, right? Give them 2-3 months. Don't be yelling at them because they ain't acting like they were acting when they were in 3rd grade. You were such a great student. You were you were always, I was bringing all these great notes, student of the month, and now you can't do, you're like, nah, bro, the 3rd grade is different than the 6th grade. It's much different. Give your children 2-3 months to adjust to the 6th grade before you start fucking expecting them to act a certain. They're changing, bro. 2-3 months. Take a step back. Just watch. I mean, don't ignore, but like accept the changes. Their mood, like the way they talk, the grumpiness, maybe they're irritated. They might be, but that doesn't mean you gotta argue with your fucking children. You bitch ass. You know how many women I fucking seen, heard, and dealt with, or that I've worked with, whatever, huh? Like just fucking just part of my life or whatever, bro. That just argued back and forth to children. Like, what the fuck are you doing? You're a fucking child yourself. You're retarded. You're driving your children crazy. You're driving yourself crazy. You're driving people around you crazy. You're damn near possibly causing a divorce. You could possibly cause a divorce because your fucking noodle head ass is just fucking retarded. You got no brains. Right? You're fucking weird. You're a weirdo. You're fighting with children. Who the fuck fights with children? Think about it. Who the fuck fights with children, bro? What grown adult is gonna fight with children? What grown adult is gonna argue with children, bro? Who the fuck does that? Come on, man. Cops don't even do that. Cops don't argue with children. They'll just lock them up. Like, shut up. They pepper spray them, handcuff them, shut the fuck up, throw them in the back of the car, book them, call their parents. Your child's now in custody. Right? They ain't putting up with that shit, bro. Right? That's the law, bro. Right? In school, They're acting up in class. They're gonna get suspended. Get your ass out of here. We don't fucking need this shit, bro. Get the fuck out of here. Shit, dumbass. Disrupting the class. Go back to your fucking weird ass family and pull that shit over there. But not in here. We got rules and regulations in this motherfucker. Get your fucking weird ass kids out of this fucking classroom. Right? Think about it. School doesn't put up with that shit. You go out to the public, right? Your children are gonna be acting like that. What's gonna happen? They're gonna get beat up, right? They're gonna get into fights, beat up, because people are not gonna put up with it. Why the fuck are you putting up with that shit, bro? Right? Why the fuck are stupid ass, dumb ass women arguing with their kids back and forth, and the kids could be asking, "Why, mom? What did I do to you, mom? Mom, you're crazy, mom. Mom, you're a hypocrite, mom. You're a liar, mom. Mom, you're crazy, mom. You got anger issues, mom. Mom, that you're even saying, mom, this is child abuse, mom. Shut up, mom. Right? Like, damn, bro. How much do you have to hear in order to do something? You know, you might want to strangle a bitch. Right? Imagine a good ass man losing it, strangling a bitch because you can't take it anymore. You just lost it. Right? Fucking going AWOL on this motherfucker, just choking the bitch, and then here comes the cops, and they might think, you know, whatever. A man might go crazy, you know, a child might go crazy, take it on the world, you know, you're out there, you know, trying to drink your problems away. Like, bro, that's because you fucking married a fucking weird ass fucking just retarded person. Right? You should have put it through the test. It's not that hard to put people through the test, bro. Right? It takes time. Just like it takes time to know and get used to the mood swings of your children, you should get used to the changes in your relationship. You know, ask her to dress different now that you're going into the next level of your relationship, right? Like start asking about religion. You know, let's move forward. You know, we have plans. You know, but if you're too scared to ask for a marriage, you think it might be too soon. It might be too soon if it is too soon. But when you're ready, you should be ready. But if it's too soon, shouldn't you be at least exploring? At least, because time flies. You don't want to waste your time with the wrong one practicing, right? I mean, it's good practice. She might be good practice for right now, bro. But you know, how long are you gonna practice until you fucking get the real one? You see what I'm saying? You can't be stuck in the mud and then fucking get married to the mud. You know? So I don't know. It's up to you guys, man. I'll just throw my 2 punches on that. This is Dude in the House. So remember to subscribe, to comment below, share, thumb the video up or thumb it down, homes. You know what I mean? It is what it is. I want to thank everybody for joining, for listening. This is the Motivate channel. And you are my motivators, and we're going to motivate. We're going to continue being inspired, continue sharing our inspiration, continue being motivated, basically. You know what I mean? So have a good night. If not, a good morning, wherever you're at in the world. Peace. Where's my orange juice?